our topic is ethics in public education, and we are focusing on ethical conduct with emphasis on the relationship with students.
Hi, my name is Quincy, and the specific topic that I am focusing on is between favoritism and the teacher treating all of their students with the same respect.
My name is Amanda, and I'm focusing on the topic if ethics should be taught in the classroom or not.
My name is Giovanna, and I'll be focusing on the boundaries within that student and teacher relationship.
My name is Natalie, and I'll be adding on to that boundary. I'm focusing on the specific roles.
Talking about teaching ethics in the classroom. Ethics is defined as a set of rules that tend to be adopted and upheld by a group of people. And there's a debate whether or not you should teach this in the classroom or leave it to the parents at home. In classrooms, it's kind of unavoidable to teach right versus wrong. Like, for example, especially with little kids, if Billy takes Sarah's lunch without asking, it's pretty easy to explain why that's unacceptable behavior. But there's a question if that's enough or if you should go further into teaching more about right versus wrong. However, with busy schedules, it's already difficult to plan all the subjects that they are required to teach. According to a poll by The Atlantic, 90% of adults support teaching in public schools about honesty, moral courage, among other characteristics. And some interesting data that we found is that done by the Josephson Report Card on Ethics of American Youth in 2012, 24% surveyed believe it's okay to threaten or hit someone when angry, and 57% stated that successful people do what they have to do to win, even if it involves cheating.
Every student just wants a teacher who cares about them. No student wants to feel singled out. It is appropriate that as a teacher you do not engage in favoritism. In the article The Odyssey by Kevin Christopher Cadaldo, he states that favoritism gives benefits to some people without a justifiable reason for singling them out. Discrimination imposes burdens on people who are no different from those on whom the burdens are not imposed. Both favoritism and discrimination are unjust and wrong. And I could not agree more. If two students have been caught plagiarizing a paper and one student happens to be your favorite student, your favorite student of all time, while the other student is a student that you neither like nor dislike, it would not be fair or ethical to punish them any differently than the other one. Giving your favorite student another chance while giving the other student a 0 on the essay is unacceptable. Education is the foundation and building blocks for a student's future. To put that in jeopardy due to personal prejudices or preferences is nothing short of offensive behavior.
Certain boundaries within student-teacher interactions are very blurred. When is it okay to hug a teacher, and when is it not? A simple handshake can be misconstrued these days as inappropriate. According to Associate Professor of Psychiatry Michael Plott, it was fairly common in early Greek and Roman times for sexual relationships to occur between students and teachers. In 2017, however, this is not acceptable at all. Any indication of a sexual relationship between teacher and student is highly prohibited, and even small gestures can be construed as inappropriate. My mom, a third grade teacher at Altamont Creek Elementary, carefully explained that she will not hug a student unless the student initiates the hug, and even so, she is still careful. If so much as an accusation is raised, the teacher is placed upon administrative leave until an investigation is completed. If a teacher is found to be guilty, they face criminal charges and registration as a sex offender. In 2015, Lindsay Himmelspach went on administrative leave and faced 6 counts of criminal charges for sexual interactions with 2 different students. Because of many accusations raised against teachers, whether true or not, and the strong consequences that follow, it is difficult to differentiate which gestures are ethical or not.
Focusing specifically on ethics towards students, I'll be focusing on the relationship between students and teachers. So ultimately, befriending a student is not a problem, but because it's human nature, we gravitate towards certain people. But as a teacher, you should know and establish the roles that I am a teacher and you are a student, and establish that boundary. And also, because you are the teacher, your ultimate main goal is to help academically reach that student and help them to achieve and become successful. So you don't want your friendship to interfere with their learning. Ultimately, it is okay to be friendly, but as a teacher, you need to be aware of the boundaries and consider what is appropriate and what is not. In order to create a fun and safe and inclusive environment, it is necessary that a teacher is not influenced by teacher-student relationships. So teacher-student relationships should be kept at a minimum in order to provide a safe and positive learning environment.